A lot's been happening in the world today. A little bit of uncertainty around the planet, but we're gonna focus on some things I think might be of interest and where Spaces Protocol may actually be an interesting tool. Um, just for those that are joining, I'll bring up. Let me share my screen.
All right.
Let's see. And here, I'll just start with this. So you can see this is the Spaces Protocol website. I don't know. Have you been following the activity much lately? Maybe not.
Space Protocol? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So in the Explorer, if you go spacesprotocol.org, but if you click on this link here, you get into the Explorer. So you know what? I did see that there was a note saying that they were doing some maintenance on this.
Yeah, it should be back though. If you refresh it.
Let me try.
It was earlier.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was up earlier. No? All right.
Maybe they're still working on it. All right. It's all right. I had been looking at it lately, and there was something that I was, that I had opened, and I was curious to see, what the time was left on it. And I kept seeing this one that was MAD. Did you see that one?
Yeah, MAD. Yeah, I saw. I had a few bids on it.
So it was like sitting there, like waiting to be registered for I don't know, like a week, 2 weeks,
a couple days. Yeah.
I'm like, who's why wasn't that person wake up and register their thing, get it off the top list, right? And I thought, you know what? One of the things that when you talk to somebody and they get interested, I'm interested in in getting a top level domain, and then you're explaining it kind of like we did on a couple episodes ago. We were talking about the whole auction process and all, and then when you explain to them, well, yeah, you got to place an opening bid, and then you got to wait at least a day for it to get into the bidding process. And then it's 10 days of waiting. And then if you get into a bidding war with someone, it could kick it out indefinitely. But at a minimum, you have to wait 11 days, complete minimum. There's because of the way the blockchain works, right? There's just no rushing it. There is no literally way to get anything faster, right? Except if you find that there's a name out there that somebody's kind of not paying attention to, and has opened a bid and it's been sitting there, and it's either close to, maybe it's a day away from reaching that expiration, and you kind of maybe want it, or if it's already in the waiting to be registered phase, then effectively you could just say, if you just want one to play around with, if it's something that you don't mind too much, you can always just place a slightly higher bid and then wait a day. And then if that person hasn't woken up to the fact that they've been outbid, which is entirely possible, it's easy to kind of put these things on auto forget, And so that's a little way that you can do that. And I actually was kind of just bothered by the fact that I kept seeing this MAD one. So I put in a bid just slightly above it. And sure enough, within one day, it was I was the top bidder and it was available for registration. So nice. I register it. But if you were the person out there watching this, if you're the person that wanted MAD, just come to me. We'll figure it out. But it was interesting because I was I've never actually put anything up on the marketplace. I've got probably closing in on 30 top level domains nice. That I've kind of accumulated over the last year or so. So I was well, I wonder what that process is like. So I, went through it, and here I am.
There it is. Man. All right.
It only costs 0.2 Bitcoin now.
Nice.
So if you wanted MAD, if you're out there, you wanted MAD, and you're willing to part with 0.2 Bitcoin, you can just go ahead and purchase it right here and now. Or if you're pissed that I sniped MAD from you, maybe you were a Mad Magazine publisher or something like that. I just let me know, reach out to me, figure it out, and I'll get it to you. So I wasn't trying to be, evil or malicious. I don't know.
Well,
Actually,
there
it
was
was
a
good
couple
for me because
bids. There was a couple bids on it.
Yeah.
It was somebody opened it, and then I guess you bid on it, and somebody else bid on it too. I think there was like 4 bids.
There was a counter bid, and I think I went slightly higher again, and then I thought, oh, let's just see where they're going. I mean, literally, we only got up to a couple bucks.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was like, I was like coming in hard and heavy with a counter bid. But anyway, it's just good practice if you're kind of interested in how this works without getting too involved. You just try outbidding somebody a little bit, see what happens. Anyway, so I just thought that was interesting. So I could otherwise, there's like, if someone registers a domain and the only other way it can become available, right, is if it goes a year, 365 days without any activity whatsoever, in which case it becomes available for re-auctioning. But anyone who has that, all they have to do is do a re-register or a renew action, and boom, they get another year. So that way, if you get if you're like me and you have MAD and you get hit by a truck, and the other person really wanted it, then you just have to wait for a year to get hit by a truck, and then a year to pass, and then you can get it again. Maybe, unless somebody else has decided that they want it more than you do. So, yeah. It's just the dynamics of things. So anyway, I thought that'd be kind of curious, fun little story to throw in there. And I went through how you list it and get it registered for listing and post the listing and stuff. So it was a little bit of a new thing for me. Have you put anything up on the aftermarket?
Oh yeah. I've messed around with the bids, the market. Yeah, definitely. Just testing it out, see how it works. Now the only thing that I found was if you put a name up on the market and you go to renew it, that wipes out the listing.
Oh, it does.
So you have to because I think what happens is it changes your Bitcoin address that owns it. So when you do a renew, it transfers it from one Bitcoin address to another. So the partially signed Bitcoin transaction that you have here on the market, it's no longer it's no longer valid.
That's good to know.
Yep.
That's good to know. The other thing to just keep in mind is that there's no way to know other than if someone puts it in the aftermarket, then you have an opportunity to get it. But if they never did, there's literally, and this is one of the privacy things, there's literally no way to know who has what, unless you do just what I did, stupidly admitted on a YouTube video. So. Or you mention it in passing at a bar or something like that, right?